I'm going to show you how to contour with the airbrush. Now there's not a lot of contouring involved when you're airbrushing because again, you're using dinair, which is allowing that natural skin to show through, and therefore you already have your natural highlights and contouring. So we only want to shade where we feel we need to. If you have a double chin, if you feel like you want your cheekbones, anywhere where you want to shade. So we're just going to take our airbrush and take a darker shade now in our foundation range. So we're going to take, you were light golden beige, so I'm just going to choose dark golden beige. It's that simple. It's just one step down. Again, we're going to shake up that bottle so you hear the mixing balls. Put a few drops into the cup of the airbrush. Now a little goes a long way, so you really don't need a lot. Now, where are we going to contour?
Cheek.
Okay, so see, she already knows where she'd like to shade, so just make a little fishy face. That's where you're going to spray. Now, depending on how fierce you want that contour is the distance that you'll be from the skin when you're spraying. So if you want a serious contour line, we can get in pretty close. But I think we want it natural, right? Mm-hmm. So we're just going to go in, and I'm about 4 inches away. Start moving before you pull back on the lever. And this allows so that you don't get any hot spots. And go ahead and just turn for just a second that way for me. There we go. And again with your fishy face. And I don't want that hair. So just pull it back and start moving. And we're just going to place it into the area where we want to shade. Just little by little. That looks really good. Let's do the other side. Again, I like to start somewhat in the middle because if I start in one spot, you're going to get a hot spot, which is too much color. So I always like to start moving. And starting right about here is a good place. And just angle your airbrush. You already have contour in those cheeks. That's how easy it is. And if you wanted to spray underneath the chin area, which you obviously do not need to, but we're just going to go right underneath. And a good rule of thumb is just to take 2 fingers, and that's where you're going to spray. And the trick is to, if you're underneath here and you want to spray the chin, if I'm spraying straight on like this, then you're actually not hitting underneath. It's going to hit the bone, and then it's going to hit your jawline. So you have to take your airbrush and you have to angle it so you're going underneath it. Okay? So I want to make sure to angle it and I go underneath it versus straight on, because again, where's it going to hit? Here and here. We're not going to get underneath. So just angle. And that's how simple contouring is. So anywhere else you want to shade, you can take your airbrush and shade it in seconds, whether it's on your décolleté, you want to shade in here. And this is great body makeup too. You could shade anywhere. And we're out of makeup, and I hope this helped, and this is how you contour. Super simple with an airbrush.